lovelies. Well, today I'm going to redo the video that didn't happen, or that got lost. It happened, but it got lost. So here we go. I did actually do something special, which I will do today again. I actually cleansed my face prior to with the Infinite hydrating cleanser. Just so that I could give some extra moisture into my skin, and that's what I'm going to do today as well. So first of all, I have in my basin here some cold water. So I will wet my face. And put some of this cleanser on. God, you know we have -2 today. It's bloody freezing. Alright, let's just cleanse. There's no scrubbing action to this, so that's perfect. So let's just wash this off. Doesn't need to be on very long. Right. Let's rinse this out and get some fresh water into here. Put my flannel in, make sure I don't trip over the camera wires. I don't want the camera falling into the water again. Okay. But I must say this camera is quite robust. I'm happy for that. It's fallen down a couple of times, it's fallen into water, and it's still working. Okay, yes, I lost my film, which was super annoying because I actually lost 2. But here we go. Let's be happy. Today, I will be using the very special sterling spice. Why is that special? Well, to me it's special because it smells of Old Spice. It is a recreation of Old Spice. And it smells Christmassy to me, and it smells of my childhood. I remember my dad using this when I was very young. So let's get some of this beautiful Old Spice, about 1/4 teaspoon. And most probably that's a little less than 1/4 teaspoon. And I'm going to put that into my suribachi bowl. I've got here a boar bristle in there, take that out. Put that in the bottom of the bowl. This is a crope. So there you go, I have it in. So a soft soap. I'm drawing up my teaspoon of water. And I will put in 1/2 teaspoon into here just to bloom it a little bit. There you go, whilst we're still talking. And I'm going to use my Yaki Timberwolf. It's a 26 mil, super soft, bulb shape. And this works like a trooper, this one. That is why I've chosen the suribachi bowl, not only because it's blue, but because it's really nice and wide, and it has this conical shape and has a tiny lip here that is supposed to keep the lather from coming out. Now the way that I work it, you know guys, I always manage to get it everywhere, but it definitely helps. So I will dip in my brush into the water, shake it out a few times. And just put it to the side whilst I load my Rockwell 6C, and the former video I did it on plate 3, but today, because it's only a couple of days later, I'm going to use the lowest plate, so the R1, so it's super mild. I will use the same blade. I am using this now for the second time, and the blade I am revealing, I've got to be careful, this one is super sharp, is the Gillette Platinum. Now I must say, last time, the first use was so fantastic. I'm super impressed with it. The more I use the Gillette blades, the more impressed oops, I've cut my finger now. Yeah. The more impressed I am with these. Careful, there is a little bit of an overhang. Let me see, did I really cut through? Yep, I cut my finger. Well, I won't die. It's all right. Let's just hope I don't get blood everywhere. Okay, so I'm going to be using the mild plate today for the reasons I've just told you. Right, now I'm going to step backward. I don't want to be messing around with the adjustment of the camera today, because I seriously do not want it fall down and push my luck. So I'm just going to step back, and I hope you're still going to see. So this brush is wet, as you can see, but not dripping. Okay, and in here I have bloomed my soap a little bit, and I am now going to lather this up, and it comes up very easy, as you can see. Look, already all into the brush. Fantastic. Sorry, making noise. I didn't want to make a lot of noise. Okay, I just want to show you. Let's see, okay, this way. Now you can see it better. Look at this. This is just from the half a teaspoon and that little bit of soap in here. And it's only been a few seconds. Look at the stiff peaks already. It's already forming fantabulous. Fantabulous? That's not a word, is it? I'm just going to add the next half a teaspoon in, so that makes a full teaspoon. And I think for the amount of soap I have in here, that will be more than sufficient. And look at this, how this is coming up. I love this scent. It's really Christmassy. Well, maybe not Christmassy. But it is definitely spicy. So that's why I'm calling it Christmassy. Okay, it's already nearly there. I'm just waiting for a little bit more sheen. Most of the soap is in the brush. Actually, I can put a bit more water in there. So I'll just put 1 ml in here. Just to give it that extra bit of sheen. So this soap is super hard to get here in the UK. Not many stock it, and it's too expensive to get from the US because of the customs charge on top and the postage. So I'm glad I actually got a sample. But I have found one place that stocks it in the UK, but they're currently sold out of this scent. So that's alright, because I've still got a load of soaps, so I don't need it right away. But this is definitely on the list. Okay, now look at this lovely meringue colour, meringue sheen and consistency, and there's plenty in there for at least, I would say, most probably 3 or 4 very good passes. Okay, let's get on with it. Let's just wet my face once more. My glasses on properly. Okay, let's see how this feels. Well, I already know what it feels like. Super creamy, a lot better than the last one. The lavender, bergamot lavender, didn't come up as creamy as this one. So I don't know what the difference is. But I don't believe it's solely the fragrance. So maybe I just didn't do it properly last time. Maybe I didn't lather the whole lot properly. Okay, here we go. Actually, I didn't put it more back here. Okay. Let's put this not on the edge. It's not a good idea to have it right on the edge of my bowl. Otherwise I'm going to break my super expensive bowl next. Okay. On the subject of super expensive, no, the bowl wasn't super expensive. What did I pay? I think it was £60 sterling, which is on the high side. Maybe it was a bit less, I can't remember, because I've got 2 bowls. The large scuttle, the blue large scuttle, also comes from the same person. I think that maybe was the 60 quid one. Anyway, but this blade is super smooth. You can feel it, but it's not a harsh feeling. You just know it's there, and it just really goes through. I know I've only done it 2 days ago, but it's the same feeling, and it's just lovely. So back to the bowl. I actually like to support artisan people, and this guy, Steve Woodland, really makes it himself. He's got his own little pottery there. Well, maybe not so little, I don't know, I've not been. But from what I saw on the photos, he makes it by hand himself on his own little pottery spinning thing. Don't know what you call that, what the technical terms are. And he burns it, he forms it, he burns it. It's a one-man band, if you like. And he does various pottery things. He does. So every single item will be different. Will be unique because the glaze is different. And well, the shape will be maybe a few inches here or there because it's all handmade, not mechanically made. Okay, once again, I'll just say that I don't do this very often with blades, only with ones that I trust and that feel right. I hardly ever go up like this with a blade. That's harsh. Yeah, so they will all be different. He doesn't only do bowls, he does scuttles. And he does also mugs and shaving mugs and tall ones and fat ones and all sorts. If you're in the UK, I will put at the end of the video, I will put again, I don't know if I've got the link. If I have a direct link, I'll give you the direct link. If not, I'll just put the picture up so you can pick up the name and Google it and it will come up. So this is already, of course, super close because I've only done this a couple of days ago, even with the mild blade. And it feels fantastic. The scent is great. This blade is fabulous. What more shall I say? You see, there's still loads left in here. This is loaded. So if I had a beard, this would still last me, as I say, for another 2 full beard passes. So now I will just use, because I'm really done now. I don't want to push it, I don't want to have a rash. I'm going to be using my balancing toner. Put some of that into my hand. What's this? From the towel. Cotton from the towel. Very good. Yeah, so that's why I sometimes buy what I would call, for my budget, expensive things, but I do support artisan people where I can, because I know what kind of work goes into it, and it's a lot of work goes into producing things by hand. Not only work, but knowledge and skill. So you're actually paying for the skill, not for the time. Yeah. So here we go, let's hang that up. I'm just waiting for this to dry, really. So let's review very quickly. Sterling Spice, a reproduction of Old Spice. Rockwell 6C with the Gillette Platinum blade. I did it on the mild today, but it worked equally as good on the 3 plate. The blade was equally as smooth as on the mild plate. That's the Gillette Platinum. And the more I use Gillettes, all sorts from mild. I haven't used the Narcette, so the Narcette is still yet to come. And see how that's that's on the sharpness level, the sharpest I have from Gillette. Yes, so I'll be using that very soon and comparing that as well. Then I've had, I think, all of them, from the yellow, the green, the black, the Gillette Silver Blue. Next one up is the Gillette Platinum. Then I have the Gillette Ruby, which I have used. Also like that. Let me think, how was that in comparison to this one? I think the Gillette Ruby is not quite as smooth. With the Gillette Ruby, you'll have to choose your razor well. I think the Platinum would be a fit for any razor. As I said, I used the 3-plate last time. I've now used the mild plate. Fabulous. So Gillette Ruby is maybe a, don't know, a good one, but choose your razor well. And then comes the, in what I have, the Narset, which I haven't used yet, so that will be the next one. So I hope you've, oh, hang on, dry. I'm putting on some aloe lotion. So I think that will be coming up very soon. I did have a Perma Sharp, but that's gone. I don't have it anymore. And I don't know what others to get from the Gillette. So maybe I'll try the Indian, I think it's Indian Gillette Wilkinsons they're called. Maybe I'll try those out as well. I think quite a few people have had great success with those, the Gillette Wilkinsons ones. And I don't think there's much. What other ones have I missed? Are there any others I've missed from the Gillette theme? If I have, put it down below. Ones that work, obviously. There are some that are really crappy, I've been told as well. So put in the comment box below if I've missed anything. So I've got the yellow, the green, the black, as I just said, the silver blue, the platinum, the ruby, and the Narset, which I haven't tried yet. So those are the ones I have. And then I think after the Narset, then I've done all of those, and I'm thinking about ordering the Gillette Wilkinsons to see how they are. So thumbs up if you like this video, comment below, and see you soon. Bye bye.